What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday and I wanted to drop in and actually leave a video because I was gonna put one up on yesterday and I did all the video and then I decided I wanted to wait on that particular video. Guys, sometimes I feel like a minister. You know how you start a sermon and then you get an epiphany and then it changes and then you have to leave something different. So that's what happened to me this morning. I had an epiphany with something and it inspired a different video. So I'm leaving this one now. And this one today is going to be entitled, it's going to be very brief, to be careful of wolves in sheep clothing. You know, be careful of wolves in sheep clothing. And I know you guys have heard that, probably heard it in church. But those are people who are disguised as good people, but inside they are raging and roaring wolves or lions out to destroy. You know, you get people that come into your life and they have no good intentions, but they will appear on the surface to be great people, loyal people, friends, loving and kind, having your best interests at heart, but they're really not there to destroy, to hurt you, and to get what they want. People who do that are people that are selfish and they only think about what benefits their life. And in your life, you will encounter many people like that. When I say many, you will. And the thing about it is, a lot of times when people are good, honest, and loyal people, sometimes we miss that. You know, because we want to see the good in everybody. We want to feel that everybody has a heart and that everybody is capable of being loving and kind. But that's just not the way the world is set up. You know, if it was, this would be a great place. It wouldn't be any wars. It wouldn't be, you know, any destruction or crime if everybody had that heart. But some people in this world are here to destroy. So you have to be careful when you bring people into your life. And sometimes, you know, it takes time for you to know. Sometimes it'll appear for a long time that that person has your best interest at heart. And then it'll sneak up on you when you're not noticing it. So guys, be really careful of people that you bring in that inner circle, because people are not all the same. And unfortunately, that's the world we live in. We live in a world where people are selfish and they're going to get what they want, when they want it, however they want it. And they don't care who they step on, who they push down, who they hurt or destroy in the process of trying to get what they want. But you know, it'll appear that they are winning. But you know, everything comes full circle, guys. You know, in the end, everybody who has wronged someone, if they haven't righted that, it's going to come full circle. That's the way God intended it. That's why he said vengeance is his. You don't have to try to go back and pay them back. You don't have to be destructive and ugly. Don't be that person. You know, we were designed to be people of love. And if you're not here to be honest, loyal, trustworthy, encouraging, uplifting, then you don't belong in this world. And God is going to destroy all of those people that are like that. So I'm saying all of this to say that sometimes you can be a person that walks very meekly upon this earth. And you want to see the good in people. And you want to be that person who gives everybody an opportunity. But sometimes you have to protect your space. You got to protect your heart, because other people may not care about it in the way that you care about theirs. So be very mindful of the people that you bring. And sometimes you have to take as much time as you need to get to know the people that you bring into your circle, because if not, you'll wind up being on that other side. And unfortunately, when that happens, it can be very painful. It can cause you to be angry, bitter, and it can hurt for a very long time. But God heals all pain, guys. And sometimes you just have to trust the process. Nothing that happens to you is by accident. I've been studying and I read that and I've been just going over it in my mind. Nothing that happens to you is by accident. There is always a lesson behind it. Sometimes the lesson isn't for you. Sometimes it's for the person that's doing it, because sometimes it takes for them to see what they cause in someone else's life to learn. But sometimes it may be for you. Maybe it's a lesson for you to learn. Maybe you have trouble with learning about forgiveness, and sometimes you need to learn how to forgive. Remember my message about forgiveness, though. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to let people back in your life just because you forgive them. You can forgive them and move on, so you can set yourself free to be able to live. You know, I'm that person. I always want to see myself give people a chance in life, and I've done it over and over and over and over again in my life. And I always want to believe that there's good in everybody. Even though we were born into this world of sin, I always want to believe that people do have good intentions and that people honestly care, and somewhere down on the inside that it's a broken little kid, whether it's a woman or a man, that really has a heart. And I try to give people the benefit of a doubt of that. But sometimes that's not the case. But you see this smile on my face? I keep it here because it encourages me to know that this too shall pass. And I know that in the end, I'm going to overcome. So keep smiling, guys. Keep getting up every day and taking a step, no matter how painful it can be, how sad you might get. Because I can tell you about sadness that makes you want to feel like your skin is falling off of your body. I can tell you about that type of sadness, that type of pain on the inside. I can tell you about it. You don't have enough time for it. I'm just being honest. But guys, everything that I've ever encountered in my life, God has enabled me to overcome it. And you can too. And that's my message today. Just be mindful of the people that you bring into your life, because everybody that comes in your life don't mean it for good. And it's sad that you have to be aware. But in this world today, you have to, because this world is going to be destroyed. So it's more evil in this world now, and you have to be aware of it. So take your time in getting to know people. Take your time in allowing people in your space. Allow people to earn your time. There's nothing wrong with that. Because when you're truly a good person, you have good to give and love to give to people, it's worth the wait. So don't ever feel that you got to rush, or prove yourself to anybody. If you know who you are and you know that you're valuable and that you're loyal and that you're good, people will wait on that. That is my message, guys. I'm sitting here waiting for my girlfriend to get here so that we can prepare to take our trip. I want you guys to say a prayer for us that we will have a safe journey and that we'll be able to go and enjoy our time of R&R, relaxation, and just have a great time. I need my girlfriend right now. I need some girlfriend time. I need to be able to hug her. I need to shed some tears. I need to be able to talk about my life and just rejuvenate. And I plan to do that, Lord willing. So yeah, I'm ready, guys. So y'all look at my toes. Let me see if y'all can see them. I had to go get me some I had to go get me some wild colors. I'm gonna do my nails as well, but I wanted to get me some wild, loud beach colors, guys. I just want to embrace this time that I have, and the weather is supposed to be simply amazing. So, but that's all I have today, guys. Just be mindful of people that are dressed as sheep, but are roving, raging wolves in your life. And you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all later on, okay?